The SR25 Mark II is harder, better, faster, stronger. Kind of. We all like to keep up to date with the latest news and products, right? Especially since Astell&Kern pops one of these puppies out like every other day. So be sure to click that subscribe button so you don't miss the latest audiophile reviews and videos. We'll probably be doing another MKII DAP vid next week, who knows. The SR25 is a good entry-level music player, like really good. I called it the Mighty Mouse of music players in my review back in September of 2020. It might not have the power to drive some tough headphones, but it's packed with enough premium features and functionality that you get your money's worth and more, especially if you're coming into the hobby as a newbie. Astell&Kern provides some of the best value in the biz, so it's no surprise that they've made it even better. It's not the first time AK has revamped a product, as they did it also for the AK-70 with the AK-70 Mark II. That being said, let's get into some of the meat and potatoes of what is upgraded, and then we'll discuss who the SR25 Mark II is really made for. First things first, the overall design of the product isn't changed that much. On first glance, they look like exactly the same device. Small, angled screen, spiffy knob. In fact, they're made with the same amazing quality that Astell&Kern is known for. The biggest differences in the design for the Mark II version of the SR25 lies in the button layout and port options. The volume knob and the play, pause, and track skip buttons remain in the same location. However, the Mark II moves the power button from the top of the unit to the left side above the play and skip buttons. This is to make room for the added headphone input jack on the top, giving the user 3 options total. These include a 3.5, 4.4, and a 2.5mm headphone jack for a variety of configurations. The original SR25 only has the 2.5 and 3.5mm options, and the addition of the 4.4 is always a welcome one. We love the more sturdy, balanced connector option over the 2.5 any day of the week. You'll find the USB-C charging port in the micro SD card slot on the bottom of the unit, just like the original SR25 music player. The other main difference is that Astell&Kern went with a darker color for the Mark II model. The gray is slightly darker than the regular aluminum color on the original SR25. Think of it like the regular silver color versus the space gray color options on Apple products. The other small improvement made is the volume knob. The original SR25 knob has very fine grooves, making for a smoother, tactile scrolling experience. Astell made these ridges deeper and wider for more texture and grip with the new Mark II. It's a subtle but refined improvement on the overall user experience. The SR15, SR25, and now the new SR25 Mark II implement dual Cirrus Logic CS43198 DACs. The biggest draw for this is not only the Master Hi-Fi designation, which is tuned specifically for high-resolution audio, but also the fact that it is a low-power chip that allows for great performance while maintaining battery life. Personally, I would have liked a DAC upgrade, but I guess we'll just have to wait for the SR35 for that. Sound-wise, Astell&Kern pitches the Mark II to sound different from the original SR25, stemming from their latest audio architecture. They say the new architecture delivers more detail, clearly defined upper and lower ranges, and a deeper, more rounded sound. And I can hear it. I think this holds true for the most part. Queuing up Walk All Over You by AC/DC, the intro guitar and drum hits sound similar enough, but the changes really stand out when the entire band comes in. The bass is beefier and resonates slightly more than the SR25. There is more definition all around, with the cymbals and attack on the electric guitar sounding crisper with a little more sizzle. You can hear the added depth in the gang vocals on the chorus, with the guys singing Walk All Over You. The layering is noticeable in this section. It's not night and day, it's nuanced. The SR25 Mark II does sound better than the original, but it's not like jumping from an SR25 to the SE200 or SP2000. These design changes with the architecture provide slightly more detail, depth, and definition to be sure. Just don't expect a revolutionary overhaul and boost in performance and sound quality. Apart from these minor sound enhancements, the tuning of the SR25 Mark II remains similar enough to the original. You can read more about my sound impressions in both the SR25 and Mark II reviews, which we'll link to below. Being an entry-level player, this device is going to make your music sound infinitely better than your phone or computer. But Astell&Kern doesn't just target the newbies with the A and Norma line. Music lovers of all levels and appreciations can benefit from the SR product line due to its amazingly portable size. You might want to put all your money into a desktop hi-fi system, but still want something a little better than your phone. The SR25 Mark II represents being able to take great sound with you in a small package and not have to blow your entire paycheck or more to do so. Sound isn't the only thing enhanced here, so are the features. The biggest draw in my book is the 4.4 port. The latest edition of the 4.4mm balanced Pentacon connection is a welcome option, providing for a more robust and stable connection than a 2.5mm in our opinion. The newly introduced BT Sync function connects the Mark II to an external device via Bluetooth, similar to connecting a smartphone with a Bluetooth speaker. Music from an external device such as a smartphone can now be played back in high quality on the SR25 Mark II using the BT Sync function. This is pretty neat, especially if you have a large music library on your phone or source device. Being able to connect it via Bluetooth makes for an incredibly versatile device and gives you the option to access your music if you can't fit it all in the music player. MKII DAPs apply shield cans so that noise and electromagnetic interference, which occur when the countless parts are in operation, do not affect the audio block. Introduced with the SP2000T, the new Mark II has likewise applied highly conductive silver plating on the existing shield cans for improved shielding, and it doubles to complement the excellent sound performance. This is a nice design upgrade that I'm sure we'll be seeing on future MKII players, as it offers cleaner performance and sound. The new MKII file drop function in the SR25 Mark II makes file transfers easier and more convenient. Using MKII file drop, you can freely transfer files wirelessly through a PC, smartphone, or FTP program located on the same network. Music file management is now possible with a wireless solution. So whereas BT Sync can stream your music from another device, MKII file drop can actually transfer those files to local storage on the SR25 Mark II. Replay gain has also been applied, which adjusts sound sources with different volumes to the same level. The big takeaway here is that Astell&Kern has brought some of the latest tech and features in their newer and more expensive music players and have applied them across the board, resulting in a much more capable entry-level player and providing much more value per dollar. For my testing setup, I paired the SR25 Mark II with the Black Dragon and the Focal Stellia headphones. The CS43198 is a neutral sounding chip that doesn't add any coloration to your music. I wouldn't say it's analytical sounding, but some added warmth is a good option for any genre with this DAP. The Black Dragon is going to add that extra body and added depth in the low end. It's something I didn't really think I needed till I heard it. Master Hi-Fi class DAC chips are great for what they do, finding that balance between accuracy, fidelity, and power efficiency. But taking that extra step with the Black Dragon really helped my music have an added weight and presentation. Like the original SR25, the SR series product line embodies the perfect balance of value and performance. It's hard to imagine getting more features for the price with any other premium DAP manufacturer, and the Mark II improves upon an already outstanding music player. The improvements to the SR25 Mark II bring the music player up to speed with some of the latest tech in Astell&Kern's products, but sound improvements don't merit a new purchase for owners of the original SR25. The signature changes are noticeable, and the micro upgrades are great for those coming late to the game. Bottom line, this isn't an upgrade for existing SR25 owners. Rather, Astell&Kern is providing even more to those wanting to take their first step into the audiophile world, or existing music lovers who just want to be portable with enhanced value and features. For more information about the SR25 Mark II music player from Astell&Kern, be sure to read our full review, which we'll link to below. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe if you want more audiophile videos and reviews just like this one. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and as always, thanks for watching.